Hi guys, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper over at Royal Appleberry, and today I am coming with a salt soap. The reason why I say a salt soap and not like a salt bar, because I'm not going to put as much salt as I normally would with a salt bar soap. I'm going to do this in one color, but I'm going to kind of do like an ombre in a sense as I go. So, I already got my lye in here, all my milks and clays and all that other fun stuff. This is the only amount of salt I'm using. Why did I decide to do it this way? No particular reason. Just want to try something different. So, this is the color I'm going to use. I'm going to lighten it as I go, as I said. And I'm using a Lush dupe, which is Sex Bomb, which is probably by far my favorite Lush dupe ever. So, okay, I'm going to get my colors mixed in, my first one, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, now I have my fragrance and my salt mixed in. So now I'm going to pour this off, and hopefully I don't spill it all over my scale. I'm just trying to do even, not necessarily even, but, you know, semi-even layers, you know what I mean? So I'm going to use my Tall Skinny. Okay, yeah, here's another thing. I'm using my Tall Skinny again because I didn't learn from the first time. I said I wasn't going to do my next salt bar. I just have to stay on top, and hopefully, it doesn't get too hard for me to cut. So, that was the problem last time. I mean, I could cut it, but it broke all up, and I don't want that. So, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna add just a wee bit more because I want this to be lighter, a lighter pink, and I really don't want to add any TD. So. Alright guys, so this is not going to be an ombre just because, as you can see, this is very, very loose and it's not setting up to get thicker. I've stick blend and it's just not going to do it. So we're just going to see what comes out of this. I don't know, because it is definitely breaking through, as you guys can see, but oh well. Whatever it turns out to be is what it turns out to be. So I am going to keep mixing and pouring. And I'll see you guys. We'll talk to you guys when I'm finished. Alright guys, I have no clue what this is going to look like on the inside. It is taking forever to set up, so I'm just going to do with it what I can. I mean, I guess it is setting up a little bit, and I kind of wanted this one to be a little bit taller, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know, because yeah, it's too loose. It's setting up, but it's still too loose to do anything with. So I really did want it to be just a little bit taller. So maybe I'll just come back. Yeah, because I bought some, and that's what inspired me to do this though. I bought some pink Himalayan sea salt. And it's in one of those grinders. So I got to figure out how to get that open so I can actually put it on the top of the soap, you know what I mean? And I want bigger flakes versus smaller pieces. So that's why I want to open it. I'll show you guys in a second. you guys have Marshalls in your area. That's where I got it from. It was like $3. So that's why I was inspired to do this. I just really hope that because it broke through, that these layers aren't like crazy looking. But I was really tempted to swirl it, but I said, you know what? Nope, Kenny, leave it alone. You just might be pleasantly surprised. It was just way too fluid to be trying to do any ombre. So, wow. So I got a little bit left. And I think that I'm going to just pour it in a little container off to the side. And okay, so my reason for experimenting with a little less salt is just to see, you know, you never know what type of texture you're going to come up with, what type of soap you're going to come up with. Of course, I super fat it like heavily because, as you know, with the salt bar, you're not going to get very many bubbles because the salt kills the bubbles. So, yeah. But this is the container of pink Himalayan salt that I got. And like I said, I don't want to use the grinder, so I'm going to break this open and just put this on a different container. Wasn't even thinking about buying it, just happened to be in the store and walk past. I'm like, huh, I need that. So that's why I ended up getting it. So once I set up some more where I can texture the top, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, I will be the first to say, if you buy this brand of pink Himalayan sea salt, you're not getting that top off. So I guess I am going to have to just kind of use the grinder part of it and get what I can out. And this soap, still not very set up. I am just very scared to know what this is going to look like on the inside. I really am. Because I see I got some pinks sitting at the top. I don't know if I'm going to like this soap, guys. Really don't know. And I am wholeheartedly, genuinely saying that I don't think I'm going to like this soap. I will be surprised if it turns out nice. And I don't know, it's like way too loose. But I don't have time to stand here until next year, you know, until this thing sets up. Because with salt soaps, they go through this phase of being super loose and then they set up really quickly, you know. So I'm just going to play with it while I can. And hopefully it'll hold its own weight. And this is a very different top, indeed. But it's gonna have to work because, like I said, it won't hold its own weight. I just need a little bit of texturing on the top. I need a piece of tissue. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. This is Saturday that I'm making this soap. I am having a pretty good day. Just been busy, really busy with soap stuff. So like I said, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. That was real dumb. And I'm not too concerned about colors being muddied on the top of this soap. I'm really not, you know what I mean? So, if you are new to my channel, hello, I am so freaking happy you found me. I'm glad you decided to stick around and see what this soap is going to turn out like. Be sure to stick around a little bit longer, because there will be the cutting attached to the making of this video. I don't know which way this is supposed to go. I will clean up the edges. As you guys can tell, I'm not very excited about this, so I'll clean up the edges once I put the salt on it. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that alone because that's starting to irritate me now. And maybe, let me see if I can get some type of texture. No. Nope, it's going to fall down. This is going to be a weird... Guys, I don't like this soap. I really don't. And I hope, well, I know for those of you, this is your first time seeing my channel, and I tell you I don't like my soap, that doesn't look good for me. But, you know, I have these every now and then that I'm not too keen on, but they end up growing on me. Yeah, this is just like way too soft. I know I keep saying that and still messing with it, but you know what? I'm just trying to make it work for me. Because, again, I don't have all day to be messing with this soap. So, I am going to take this, well, no, I'm going to clean up the sides first. Then I'm going to take this grinder and grind some pink Himalayan sea salt on top and cross my fingers. And hopefully, I'll get something that's pleasing to me in a few hours. because if it's set up the way it's supposed to, I'm going to try to catch it this time, because the first one I did it close to bedtime, and I couldn't stay up to cut it before it hardened a little too hard where it wouldn't crumble. But this one, it is only 6 o'clock, so I got lots of hours to play around. Let me come down here and mess with it after a while. Alright. Okay, so now, you guys see I tried to take the top off and it wasn't budging. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. So at least the soap, the salt did jazz it up some. Probably should not do that over the top of the soap, because I kind of want to have control over where this salt goes. Oh, Jesus. Lift weights just to, I think I can do it with my hand. Yeah, just to turn this thing to grind. Yeah, I think it's probably best just to pop it back into the lid. And of course, I'm not going to be using this for food, so I don't mind if my soapy glove touches the salt and pour it back in there. So, we'll see. We will see what this turns out like. I may mess around with it and put some more salt on it, but right now, I'm going to leave it just like this. Show you guys a close-up. That's the way it looks for now. I would really love to get this top off, because I think the bigger chunks will look so much better, but ain't nothing I can do about that. So I'll see you guys in the cutting. Alright guys, so here it is. It's midnight, and I knew that it was probably time for me to come down and check on this soap. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this soap is very soft. I've never in my life dropped a soap, but I dropped the soap getting out of the mold, so it took a little bit of damage right there in the first piece. I might as well show you. There it is. It like fell and mashed into the table. So, one would think that I would just say, okay, I'm going to leave this alone. But if I don't cut it tonight, it's going to crumble all up tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cut this. If it gets too crazy, then I'll just have to take my losses with it crumbling. But I really want to, get this cut so I don't be in Strugglesville tomorrow. But yeah, and so far I can tell I don't like the swirls on it. But of course it's fine, because at the end of the day it's still soap. So now the only problem is, because it's still kind of soft,